In the open grasslands of our planet, parents must constantly balance risk and reward when raising the next generation. Every year, in the Masai Kenya, millions of wildebeest migrate for better feeding pastures, but also for the females to calve. It only takes seconds. Some calves are on their feet in just 2 seconds. Others take a little longer. Then they're good to go. Phosphorus and calcium in the volcanic ash pass through the grass into the mother's milk and into the growing calves. Nowhere else on the ever journey could young wildebeest get such a good start in life. In just 2 to 3 weeks, over 500,000 wildebeest calves are born here. And of course, this presents an irresistible opportunity for all of Africa's top predators. This is boom time for meat eaters. While abundant grass promises plentiful food and a place for them to call home, the exposed landscape brings competition and predators. For some animal parents, darkness provides the perfect cover. In these moonless savannas of Namibia, a very special creature calls the underground home. Highly secretive, is one of the world's most trackified animals. So much so, the researchers find each and every one they find. Lying on his mother's back is a baby Temex pangolin. The youngster is 8 weeks old, and his mother is on an important mission to find a new home. His mother keeps a close eye on him so he doesn't wander off. She moves him almost every night to keep him hidden. And for good reason. Despite his protected scales, young pangolins are easy pickings for hyenas and leopards. The youngster's mom doesn't dig their burrows. Instead, she's a serious squatter who searches for vacant homes. But finding an empty burrow is easier said than done. Showing the Tusky warthog isn't appealing. Preston's better look for another one. Nope. Already occupied. Finally, the pangolin mom has found the perfect place for them to rest. If he can resist the urge to wander off. Developing skills are an important part of a young animal's life. There'll be tools they need to use if they are to reach adult life. And by doing so, they need lots of practice of becoming perfect hunters. This cheetah has a family of her very own. 3 teenage cubs, and she's taking them in unfamiliar territory. For a while, the cubs usually stand inside the den while the mother hunts, and now, they're slowly growing, she's taking them on their first ever hunting trip, joining the hunting party. The mother takes the lead, and her calves must remain in place at all times so the mother gives a signal for the chance of attack. One of the cubs joins mom in the chase, but they need to pick a target. That's when the two cubs come into play. But ultimately, the Impalas got away. This is clearly Cub's first hunting trip, so everything's not supposed to be perfect. But if they're trying to join mom on her hunts, eventually hunt for themselves, when they reach adulthood, they're going to need practice. Lots of practice. A hair used for target practice sounds a good fit for growing cheetah cubs. But to outsmart the hair, they need to rely on teamwork. which isn't working well so far. Out of warhogs, I know what she's normally go after. It's the piglets. But still not there yet. A tortoise is like an easy picking for prey, unless you learn how to get into the shell, which is way tougher than it looks. And to ensure that her cubs are totally up to speed, the mom has a plan. She's bought some gazelle. And gets into hunting position. She's caught the baby gazelle, but she doesn't go for the killing blow just yet. Instead, she takes it back to her cubs and presents it to them. The cubs thought she made a kill, but dinner is alive. This is truly a vital town for the cubs to make their first kill. The cows know how to bring down prey. It's about making the final blow that matters. They just see the gazelle as more as a toy than food. There's a lot of what needs we do, but these cows become true hunters. A lot of work indeed. Another skill development tactic is developing social bonds. Because in the animal kingdom, togetherness is what truly matters. Here, Sangari, Tanzania, a mom and her baby are about to test that skill. A dog mother and calf are heading towards somewhere special. They're heading to a family reunion where herds of giraffe have gathered. It's a wonderful opportunity for the calf to make new friends. When you're part of a herd, every member has your back, like protecting you from danger. And giraffes sure do. Making new friends isn't as hard as you think it might be. But it will be different in the future. When he's older, he'll be rivals and will have to defend himself. It's truly a glimpse into the future. But for now, future rivals are friends. Friends he can practice with. playful and prepares them for the real battles ahead. For now, though, it's just a game. Even so, his mother keeps an eye on him. The fighting goes on into the night. When everyone else heads out to the plains. The capturing of the young giraffe is only just beginning. But he has all the support he needs. By developing close bonds, it allows parents to remain close to the young at all times to protect them from danger. A mother bison in Alberta, Canada. Her calf is little more than a week old. Wolves sensitively select the easier targets. The calves. So bison must try to keep the young in center of the herd where they are safest. But that's not always possible when the herd is on the run. The chase might continue for 25 kilometers or more as the wolves try to run their targets to exhaustion. The wolves make their choice. She's on her own, but she's fearless in protecting her calf. But she can't fight 3 wolves on her own, so she makes a break for it. Now she's trapped again. The wolves will together try to wear her down. The herd is not that far off. Even though the cub can find an opening, they'll be able to dodge the wolves. The attack is so unrelenting that they can't make a dodge for it. The wolves begin to tire. Seeing this, Mom and calf make a break for it again. Once again, she blocks the wolf's path. And the master rejoined the herd. Safe and sound. The wolves ultimately give up the chase and head off in a different direction. They managed to outrun the wolves, but they still remain an ever-present threat. And this is unlikely to be the last time that this mother will have to fight for her calf. Other animal parents have unique ways to keep the young safe. In the Australian Alps, Victoria, there's an iconic animal well known for that. The eastern grey kangaroo. Today, Neros are being welcomed into the mob. Kangaroo Joeys took the first real look at the world they're in. Take a good look at their group. Their moms, a handful of females, and the boss, their dad. Which some moms are a little jealous by. One just must discover the secret to his father's success. A lot of muscle. A lot of flexing. It's preparation for another male who dares to challenge him for mating rights. This Joey just really wants to give it a go, including another one. But the mothers won't allow it. And it's just in their pouch and waiting for a step of the development. Which a few months or years, when they leave the pouch, they'll have good practice in no time. Right now, safety is a mother's number one concern. And it's for good reason. This valley is also home to a pack of dingoes. And catching kangaroos is their specialty. at 25 miles an hour, dingoes are pretty quick. But kangaroos can go 40. Suddenly, another dingo appears and separates a mother and a joey from the mob. Now with no mom, Blue Mom and Joey want to escape the dingoes themselves. But the buckmare kangaroo stops for a moment. He senses the mother and Joey in trouble. And goes to their direction. He blocks the dingo's path, only for the mother and Joey to escape, attempting to join the mob. But there are fleeing dingoes in his way. He seems outnumbered. He ought to try to outrun them too. The female Joey has joined the rest of the females. But they're all looking. No sign of the buck. Dad. Who knows if you even survive the 3 dingoes? But with chance like that, it doesn't seem even. More likely, he made the sacrifice. But it's well worth it with his mother and Joey, in time to keep the next generation alive. Now, similar with no buck, the females had to move on. Hopefully, on a better pasture to live and to avoid the dangers.